Hi guys! So today I will have for you kind of an instructional video, kind of just a vlog of my two new Syrian hamsters. One of them is asleep right now, but the other one is up and running. So if Obi wakes up, I will give you footage of him. Right now it's just Anakin. So the backstory behind their names is we went to see The Rise of Skywalker. And then the next day, I was like, kind of want a new pet. And that's just where the names came from. It's not like it was planned out. I wasn't like, oh, I definitely want a hamster named Obi-Wan and Anakin. It was just, we happened to see the movie. I went to Petco, and my initial plan was to get one hamster. Ended up with two, because she gave me kind of this, not really a sob story, but she was like, oh, well, they're brothers, they're twins, they look exactly alike, you have to get both of them. It was just a sales thing, which is fine. I'm so glad she does that and cares enough about, because they don't get commission. I'm glad she cares about getting them homes and making sure that they're not stuck in a little tiny box for the rest of their lives. But I thought I knew a pretty good bit about hamsters when I went in to get them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get this 20-gallon aquarium and all these cool little things that they didn't have when I was younger and had hamsters. Yeah, don't buy those things, because most of them I ended up having to get rid of because they can't have them. There's a lot of things that you can buy in pet stores, not just Petco or PetSmart, and I'm not trying to call them out, it's not their fault, but a lot of things in there they're not supposed to have. Like, I have two Syrian hamsters, which are the bigger hamsters that are almost half the size of a guinea pig. And she recommended this little 4-inch wheel, and I was like, oh. And that's all they had. It's not like it was a choice, and she was like, oh, this is just an example. No, she handed me a 4-inch wheel for two, 6, 7-inch Syrian hamsters. So immediately ordered two 12-inch wheels. They love them. If you order a wheel that's too small, what it does is hurt their back, and that's not fun. That's like us trying to walk in a 4-foot tall space when we're 6 foot tall. So, definitely got them the bigger wheel. They absolutely love it. And then for the rest of the cage, he has his bendy bridges, his beds, all these tunnels that connect together underground that you can't see because there's 7 inches of bedding on top of them. All the bedding is just so that they can burrow and hide, because they hide during the day. They're supposed to be desert animals because of where they originally come from, and I don't blame them. If that's what they want to do, they can do it. A lot of small animals tend to hide during the day. And the little bowl, the clear bowl right here, is a sand bath. That is for them to... They don't really get water baths because it messes with the density of their fur. It's not good for them. They can get sick. I didn't know that growing up, so that was something I had to learn. But that is for them to take a bath and get rid of all the oils, kind of like humans using dry shampoo. And then their little food bowl, which is empty right now. I gave them kind of their salad for the night, which is like cucumbers, carrots, spinach, things like that. It's not very much because they only eat 2 to 3 tablespoons a day. But I always make sure I give them like fresh fruits and vegetables because it makes them feel better. It makes them a lot happier, and it's really, really cute to watch him eat. I'm really kind of hoping he's going to eat. Oh, I know how to get him to eat. Let me set this down. This is how you get them to eat. You get them treats. Don't do this all the time because it's not healthy for them. They're not supposed to have them 24/7. Oh yeah, I was going to give him this too. Okay. So this is going to get him to eat. I know that for a freaking fact. Because they love them. But watch this. His brother's going to be so jealous because his brother didn't get one because he's asleep right now. He did get his salad. He did not get treats, though. Also going to give them this little dental bone because it's something they can chew on to keep their teeth from overgrowing because their teeth grow constantly. So pop that in there, in their little bowl. Let me see if he's going to go for it. Oh, yay! I didn't think he would actually go for something that big. I thought about breaking it in half and giving half to Obi and half to Annie. I may do that later because I think one treat is way too big for them. And that is I have the bag somewhere. That is a Greenies dental treat for dogs. But helps for dental care, unique texture, fights plaque and tartar. This is the teeny one for small dogs. There's only 11 treats in the bag, but that will last me probably a year. Because I'm going to start breaking them in half, and they don't get them very often. They're probably going to get them about once a month because they do have other. So this is the cage that we built. It is 48 inches and 48 inches. They're both the same. 7 inches tall for the front panel right here. That way they can keep their bedding in. I can give them as much bedding as they need, and nothing's going to fall out onto the floor. The door, obviously, so I can go in and get stuff from them. 16 inches deep. So, pretty good size. It's about 768 square inches per cage. So both of them have the same amount of space and room. And obviously there's a top, but we're using it as a shelf. So we put those two edges up there. That way I would have somewhere to put their treats and food and just different snacks that I pick up for them. I'm going to do a video pretty soon on how I feed them because I do make my own food. Not really from scratch because I use a couple different store-bought products. But that way y'all can see what I do and why. Hey, you. What you doing?